to this point. So we have another mediation here. So we have another mediation here. Hypothesis 6C. So I'm going to have SPQL choice to employability okay.
Excuse me. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, why do we have hypothesis 3A 2 times? That's.
Oh, sorry. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. It's hypothesis 3B. Sorry, I'm sorry about that. Are you okay now?
Yes.
Okay,
Thanks.
okay, that's fine. So you could see we have this. This is mediating between this and this. Self-efficacy is mediating between this and this. Outcome expectation is mediating between this and this. But we can actually test another hypothesis here. It's actually going to be a very complex hypothesis that we'll be testing tonight. So we'll be drawing up tonight. Sorry. Or maybe when I'm done listing the hypothesis, then I can put this arrow so we don't waste much time. So hypothesis 6D. So we have a mediation from SPQ, learning self-efficacy, to choice, to employability. So you're seeing that now. So it's getting more. Get it? We have. Please, I hope we are seeing how these how these mediating variables are moving. Okay. Outcome to choice to this, and then we'll have a very last one, which is also the most complex, which is choice, learning self-efficacy to choice, and for this, let me reduce this. Actually reduce this so we don't get confused. Okay.
That should be 6E.
Yeah, I'm coming. So I think I've got all the mediating variables here, so you can see at this point. So this is going to give us, so let me beautify it or make it look good. So sorry, please, just a little more patient. We'll get everything set just very, very soon. Here and so here. So you can see why it takes too long to get a very robust study conducted. Then here, copy and paste. So please note that in your research study, if you don't clearly specify the way these things are going, reviewers are waiting for you. They will be waiting for you to land, and they will now ask you questions. Okay, so you can see that can actually see this. Moving on. Okay, and then paste. So I look forward to reading this type of paper developed like this from Nigerian colleagues. You know, theory-driven research work. Pretty interesting. Okay. All right. So we have this C, D, E. So this is going to be hypothesis E. So this is going to be A, B, C, D, E, and the hypothesis F. Woo! So I can remove this. So you could see your hypothesis. These ones are for the mediating variable. These ones are just for the mediator, right? So you can see how many hypotheses you want to test. So, Dr. Yomi, I hope you're seeing how your research work is actually transforming into very robust.
I'm surprised.
It is hard.
Okay, but there's also something I'd like to draw your attention to. Okay, supposing you want to also just one more last thing before we continue, before we can, all of us can now interact one after the other. I just duplicated this. Okay, so supposing let me turn off this and then go back to the social cognitive career theory once more. Okay. So I hope you can see the theory now. I hope you can see my screen very well.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now look at here. This theory recognizes the importance of contextual background affordances, contextual factors, and then also look at the personal and contextual factors that can affect each of these. It can affect personal and contextual influences on self-efficacy. You can see the line that this shows that it can affect self-efficacy. Okay, and then also so we may want to see whether any contextual factor or proximal to adaptive behaviors or like background influences can also play an important role. For example, let's say teacher support, maybe the support of the teachers for students, when students receive support, or maybe when the teacher is using, for example, student-centered approach, and then, the teacher, for example, student-teacher relationship. So the kind of support because you need to read this theory very well to be able to understand it. Okay, so look at the area for contextual factor. Under this theory, he said people are more likely to set and implement goals to enhance, to engage in adaptive career behaviors when they are, buoyed by environmental, that example, social, financial support, and relatively free of barriers that can constrain their exercise of agency. Theoretically, contextual supports and barriers operate through several pathways. They may promote goals and actions directly. That is part 8 and 9. So let's look at part 8 and 9. So you can see part 8, you can see part 9. That is this line and this line. Okay. And then relate respectively, as well as moderate. Listen carefully, as well as moderate, that is strengthened or weaken the relation of goals to action. Okay, so because of this, remember, when you want to make your arguments, you can come back here. okay, hold on. You can come back here and say, you can come back here, copy this part. In your research, look at the page number. Look at the page number 526. So let me stop sharing. And let me go back to my work. And let me come here. Build up another one. So because so you can come here and you can say, according to Lentz and Brown, 2013, page 5-6 what? Let me look at that again. Page 562. Okay, so let me go back to the PowerPoint. So I hope you can see the PowerPoint now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it said, according to Lent and Brown, this theoretically contextual. So I will quote this. I don't want to. Okay.
Plagiarize.
I don't want to plagiarize it, right? I will quote it verbatim. Please note that if you don't, please note that if you want to quote, please ensure that when you want to, in your citations, whether you paraphrase, whether you quote, make sure that you cite appropriately. Even if I don't want to quote, put the page numbers and put quotations, I will still have to cite Lent and Brown 2013. Okay, so building upon this assumption, this study therefore tests the moderating effects of, for example, you can say teacher support. Let's say teacher career related support.
Sorry,
enhance.
Doc. Hello, Doc.
Yes.
In relation to employability, actually, that topic is for one of my students. In relation to this topic, can we use career development learning?
Can we use what?
Career development learning, you know, as a support, as part of the support given by the institution.
Okay, career development learning.
Learning, exactly.
Is it a form of support that the institutions offer?
Yes, as part of the support, you know, career development learning. That's career guidance activities.
Yes, okay, career guidance activities is a form of support that the institution offer to students.
Exactly.
Good. So that's pretty good. So we can now say, okay, of course, it's a form of okay, let's say institutional support, right? Can this work? Can this go?
Yes, institutional support is very good.
Good. So you may want to decide to include this. Now let us build it into this study. So I will come here. Who is screaming? I'll never see research. Don't worry. We go open head for this Nigeria. All this kind thing, they use the make jest of us that we don't know anything. It should stop. We are not done, please, academically. We are not. We are not. It's just that some of us are not patient to read. We don't really want to learn. If we can, especially the young people among us, if we can actually do serious jobs. But Dr. Yomi, remember that you need to you need to carefully conceptualize this institutional support. You need to explain it carefully. So that the readers will understand what it's all about in the background of the study. So
yes, okay.
So we build the moderating effect here. For example, if I want, I can build a moderating effect here. And then I can also, I want to build another moderating effect here. So you could see it's getting more complex. So we can now run this to be hypothesis 7. So in the hypothesis 7, we will say that the effect of institutional career-related support would strengthen we interact with the student perception of quality learning to enhance their learning self-efficacy towards graduate employability. Let me write it down first.
Yes, please write.
SPL enhance to improve students' learning efficacy, outcome, expectations, leading to graduates
employability.
Employability. So you can see, so this can actually become your what? Hypothesis 7A and 7B. So you